Hi everyone. So I am going to attempt to LeetCode a problem today, and maybe you can watch me fail miserably. Give me a random question. Oh, it's a hard question. Okay. Alright. Well, this is fun. Okay. So, interleaving string, given S1, S2, S3, find whether S3 is formed by interleaving of S1 and S2. I feel like I've seen this problem before. So, okay, so S3 is formed by interleaving S1 and S2. Okay, let's take a look at the example. So we have S1 equals AA, B, C, C, S2 equals D, B, B, C, A, S3 is AA, B, B, C, B, C, A, C. True. So this is like a thread situation, right? So essentially, you know, we can go and create AA, then we can come in and wake up thread or string 2, D, B, B, then we might actually take C as well, and then we take B here and C here, we take A here and we take C here. So how do we do that? How do we know if it's possible to interleave? Well, I guess let's see. S1, find whether it's formed by interleave. So, you know, we know some base cases. If S3 is longer than both S1 and 2 combined, that would be false. So I will just write that base case. So it's if S3.length, this is a Java by the way, is greater than S1.length plus S2.length, then we immediately return false. Okay, so let's think about how to approach this problem. So I guess we can go through S3 and we can check, keep a current pointer of the string 1 and string 2 we are going through, and if we encounter situations where they both meet the criteria, I guess we can spin off another version to check until it's false. So I am getting maybe recursion here. Backtracking. Okay. So let's go through an example. Oops. We have S1 being AA, B, C, C, S2 being D, B, B, C, A, and okay, so and we've got S3 being AA, D, B, B, C, B, C, A, C. So we have pointer. So we have S1 pointer starting at 0, S2 pointer starting at 0. So an S3 pointer starting at 0. So we check S3 and then S3 pointer. So currently that is A. So then we check if that's the same as S1 pointer. So that's true. And then we check, is it the same as S2 pointer? That is false. Okay, so we know that we can increment the S1 pointer by 1. So now this equals 1. And then we can increment this to 1 as well. Okay. Now we check A again, and we see it's true here and it's false here. So we increment this to 2, and we increment this to 2. And then we get to D, and we check it's false here. So now it's D. And it's true here. Cool, so we increment the S2 pointer by 1. We increment this to 3. Alrighty. Now we get to 0, 1, 2, 3. We get to B here. And we say, okay, so S2, 0, 1, 2 is B, so that's true. And S3 is 0, 1. No, hang on. S2 is 0, 1, so that's also true. So when we get to 2 trues, who do we pick? We don't know. So what we can do is basically we can spin off another check. So we can spin off another check, and now we reduce S1 to be the starting BCC, S2 to be starting from BBCA, and the S3 is the remainder BBC, BC, AC. And so we basically call the same function twice. So call same function twice. We call the same function twice by reducing it by this, like that. And let me just copy and paste this. So I call the same function twice, but here we reduce this, and then here we just reduce this. So if we encounter the same thing, we call this function again twice, and we basically only return true once we reach the end of the once we reach end of S3. Otherwise we return false. So if we encounter at any point that they are different, we return false. I think that will work actually. Okay, maybe I have 20 minutes to implement this. So I need to have a recursive function that takes in string 1, string 2, string 3. That's fine. So okay, we do that check. So we know we're going to start I'm just thinking, we don't need the pointers, we can just pass the string in and Okay. S1.length is greater than 0. Then we check if and S3.length is also greater than 0. If S2.length, so these are just checking that we're not dealing with empty strings at the moment, and S3.length is also greater than 0. Cool. So what we want to do here is, okay, like I said before, we want to check if the S1 of char at 0 is the same as S3 dot char at 0. We probably want to keep a boolean, right? So S1 match false, S2 match equals false. Right, so if these are true, then S1 match equals true. Similarly here, so S2 dot char at 0, same as S3 dot char at 0, then S2 match equals true. Okay, the reason why we do that is because we want to check here. So if S1 match and S2 match, then we need to call this function twice, right? So we return I don't think we need to do that check, to be honest, because I'm going to do an if statement up here which will do that. So I'm just going to get rid of this and then decrement this. So this is going to say if S1.length equals 0 and S2.length is 0 and S3.length is 0, then we want to return true. Okay, so if they both match, what we want to do is call Interleave. And we want to pass it, first of all, S1.copy of range. Hold on. I cannot remember. Substring of. We want to begin from 1 here to the end. So S1.length. Then we pass it string 2, string 3 dot substring, beginning from 1 to the end of this as well. Okay, and then we also call this upon s1 s2 dot substring beginning at 1 ending at dot length, and s3 dot substring beginning at 1 ending at length as well. Otherwise we say, if it's just this one, else if it's just an S1 match, then we and not S2 match, so not, then what we want to do is also call interleave, and we want to remove this and keep that. So I'm just going to copy all this, to be honest. And then we do another else if s not S1 match, but there is an S2 match, and we want to call this essentially, and then otherwise we want to return false because they will all not match. Okay, so I might quickly just see if there's any syntax errors by running the code. Missing return statement. Okay, so this usually likes to, let's see. Okay, they are out of bounds. I mean, okay, maybe I should have kept it. S3 dot S1 dot length is greater than 0. We do this. Similarly here, if S2 dot length is greater than 0, then we can put the statement inside this, and decrement, and then decrement this, capture this. Alright, let's see. Okay, so no syntax errors, but I got it wrong. Yeah, I think this will immediately return this, which, okay, maybe a better way is actually to implement the pointers. Well, if I tried to return this, see how it goes. Unreachable statement. Yes. I wonder if you can do and this. I'll turn this and this. Interesting. I have a feeling that it's returning false because of this here. So I guess greater than, yeah. So if we reach the end, we reach the end of this, basically. So even if we match, we're always trying to capture 1. So there'll be out of bounds errors, I presume. So if we reach the end, so if we reach, I think when we reach the last remaining character, we want to check to see is s3.char at 0 same as s1.char at 0 or char at 0. S2.char at 0. In that case, we return true, otherwise we return false. That's when we get to the last remaining character. Let's try that. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's manually run this case through then. So, what am I doing here? So, what's this? Oops. Okay. So, it's s3.length, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This is currently length of 9 at the moment. These ones are 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. This is 5 at the moment, and that is also 5 at the moment. So is that greater? It's not. We don't execute this. Now is S3 length equals 1? No, so we don't execute that. We've got at the moment a S1 match, which is currently set to false, S2 match, which currently is set to false, and then we go is the S1, if S1.length is greater than 0 is, then if S1.character at 0, if that's the same as the character here, then S1 match is turned into true. Now we check if S2.length is greater than 0, which it is if D is equal to A, which is not, so we continue here. We don't execute this because this is true and this is false, so it must be false. Now if S1 match, which is true, and not false, which is true, then return this with now our substring becomes 1 in the end, so A, B, C, C, and string 2 remains the same. String 3 changes to 1, D, B, B, C, B, C, A, C. Okay, which comes back to here. We check. This is now 9. This is 4 and 5. 4. So again, we don't execute this. S1 and 2 are again false and false. Then we come and check if it's greater than 0. Is this currently equal to this? Which it is, so we say true. We come to string 2 and we say D equal to that. No, it's false. So again, we put this thing and this gets updated to BCC. This gets updated to DBBC. DBBC. BCAC. Okay, and then again, now this is at 3, and we've updated this, so we're 9 to 8. Okay, again we don't execute this, they both become false again. Yep, and if this is greater than 0, yep, then we check, okay, is B the same as D? It's not. Then we come and check string 2, and we say, is D the same as that? Oh yes it is, so we say true to this, and so now we execute not that and this, which takes that, takes the new one of this, which is BBCA, which I have says for. And it takes a new string here, so it's DBC BCAC. Okay, so we've got 7, that's all good. We have false and false again here. Then we check the 0th with this, it matches. We check the 0th with this, it matches. Now because they both match, we come into and I think it must need to be or. We come into here, and now we say, okay, so we start 2 instances. So so we have one instance where it's we take CC, keep that, and we take BC BCAC, and then we come and check B. Okay, so this is instance 1. Now here we go BCA, this is instance 2. And then this is I'll say instance 0. So we come and check, hold on, this becomes a bit confusing, so I might just not do that. Okay, so I will have copied the 2 right now. Cool, so the first one we get rid of this, so we get CC, same here, we get BC, BCAC. Here we get rid of the B, so it's B, CA, and again B, C, B, CAC. Cool. So here we check this against no, so then here it should be BCA. Now we go CB, CAC. So here we check off. We have another 2. So now we have another one which we need to take care of. So here we go and get rid of CC. And we go CBCAC. Here we go here we go and get rid of this, so we go CA, and again CBC, CB, CAC. Okay, so we can check this off. C, B, CAC. We come into here and we're like, okay, CA, and then CAC. Okay, here we need to do another one because, I mean, we can just get rid of this to null. And this will be AC. Or rather than that, we go A, and this is AC. We get here, this is invalid, so we turn false. And then this here, okay, so then now this is null. Get C here. We come and check. This is null. Wait. We check this matches, so this will return true. Because it's now 1. So true. Okay, here we go. We can keep rid of C here. And then this is ACAC, and this, the next one here will return false. Okay, and then we've got, what do we have here? C, so we want to get rid of C, yeah, so BCAC, and then we want to get rid of the B, so we've got CC, and update this to CAC. I'm going to get rid of the C here, so C, and then AC, down to here, this is null, this is C, we check that, they match, this will return true. And so it'll be false or true, or false or true, and because there are some truths in it, we should overall return true. I'm guessing. Let's try and run the code. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's try to submit it. There will probably be some errors. Empty strings. So if they are all empty, we should have that before. If they are all empty, length equals s2 dot length equals s3 dot length equals 0, then return true, I guess. You know what? Not length. I think the base case of this. Alright. Oh. You can't do that, can you? Not in Java. Okay, so, and this equals, okay, that should be fine. Try to run the code. Okay, hit submit. 0 can't be greater than 0 plus 0, right? I do not believe so. I can put that above. I don't think that's much of a difference. But I am terribly confused. This is a base case that's meant to be nothing. I think because it's an object. Oh, I forgot to put parentheses here. Okay, let's try that. Ooh! String index is out of range. Interesting. Ah. So, I need to check that one of them is not out of range, essentially. Oh, okay, so in that case, I need to check if s1.length is still greater than 0. Is greater than 0 here. Oops. Ah, shoot. Oh. S2.length is greater than 0. Then we want to put that into here. And hope for the best. No, I'm just kidding. Don't hope for the best. Okay. Please admit my battery's gonna die. Oh! What happened? Ah. Because I need to get rid of this. There we go. Hit submit. A, B, and A should be true. This is interesting. A equals that should be true. I'm a bit concerned why I'm outputting. It's false. Because there's more than. Or S3 only. You know what? Does not equal. We'll solve that problem. I believe that should be fine. Let's try that. Last executed output. Time limit exceeded. Right, so my code isn't optimal, I'm guessing. Wow. It's so difficult. 2 test cases to pass. Time limit exceeded. Because I'm doing so many recursive calls. Okay, how can I optimize it? Well, how will I know if I... that's because I'm checking. I don't know how to optimize it. So interesting. Let's see the solution.